What is going on, guys, and welcome back for another video. Myself, Obsidian Gaming, and for today's video we are playing a little bit of dayz, and this is a complete beginner's guide for dayz building. So if you are new to the game, hopefully this will help you to your success on building on dayz. First thing you're going to need is a BBP crafting book. These could be purchased at traders on most servers. We're going to need a little hatchet or a hammer. We're going to need a saw. And then we're going to need a nice axe, and along with that we need a sharpening stone so we can repair our tools. So to repair our tools, what we need to do first is get our damaged axe in our hand, combine it with the stone, give it a quick little sharpen. It takes a second or two. There we go, and our hatchet is now worn. Once it goes to damage or badly damaged, start using that stone, because if it goes to ruined, you won't be able to use that item again. And with our axe in hand, simply walk up towards a tree and it will give you the option to gather wood. Give it a couple of hits. Once the tree falls down, the wood will be left on the floor, so make sure you pick all that up. You get firewood as well if you really want to keep that. Put the axe inside our bag, put the logs inside our hands, and then combine the saw with the wood. So give it a quick saw. And that will give us planks there on the floor. A little bit of a handy tip as well. Instead of carrying the logs down to your base, if you take the saw with you, because each log in your bag takes up, I'll show you now. So let's just move these items out of the way for you. The one log takes up this much space in your bag, whereas 10 planks is there. So that is pretty much the equivalent of 3 logs just there. So every time you chop a tree down, cut them into planks where you are. Don't carry the logs around. Before you can start building though, you will need to build yourself a little flagpole. The link down below in the video is how to make this flagpole, one of the other videos that I've done. So once you pick your destination where you want to build your base, build a flagpole, and then we can start building in the vicinity of where the flagpole is. For me, we've built our base on top of the fire station. This is a real good place to start off as well if you are new, because it's easy to get the compound nice and secure. The tower, you just need to block up a couple of walls, a couple of code locks on the doors, and then this base is a nice little home for you. Now we've got our flag built. What we need to do is buy BBP crafting book, then combine it with some planks. I think it's 5 off the top of my head what you need. Then it will give you the option to craft the workbench. Now, the workbench will be on the floor, so make sure you pick it up. And then what we're going to do to place it is click once, and then keep your finger down to place it in that position where you want it. Not exactly like that, though. If you mess up, all you have to do is look at it, keep your finger on the left click, and then it'll fold it back up. And that'll place it back in the vicinity. So don't worry about the workbench if you don't place it right straight away. Walk over towards our workbench. In the vicinity area on the left hand side, you can see everything what we need to start building. Get your book, drop it into the first circle, and then the planks are going into the plank section, and nails are going into the nail section. For each recipe, you need 3 planks and 3 nails. After placing our resources on the vicinity of the workbench, press F to read, and then this will give us the guides for everything that we can craft. So I'm going to build a wall kit. So just click craft, and then I'm going to get a door kit, craft, and then I want a small half wall kit. I'm going to go craft that. So them 3 are now in the vicinity on top of the workbench. See, first up on my little task, I'm going to block this door off because I need it a little bit more secure. So with the crafting kit inside your hand, left click once, and it'll bring up the little blueprint like so. If you scroll your mouse wheel, it will spin it around. If you press down, it will enable snapping. So for example, snapping mode is if you got one that's built already, it will snap to the side or to the other sides as well for it. If you scroll your mouse wheel around, you can see different angles that you want to build on. If you're building like a square building from scratch in the middle of the wild, then this is perfect for you. You can get all your angles just perfectly right. But however, I'm not doing that. Press down on the keyboard just to stop the snapping, and then I'm going to scroll this around. Then if you left arrow on your keyboard, it will shorten it for you. So for an example, instead of having a big wall, I only need a little door just on this little section. And on the blueprint, you can see where the door is going to be. Is that little bit in the middle for it. So I'm going to build it just there. Keep my finger down on the left click. And that gives us the blueprint frame for it. Now, if you walk over towards the door, press tab. So you're inside your inventory box here. And then we're going to drop the materials down. Same what we did for the workbench as well. I'm going to need some more nails. I'm going to take that plank of wood as well. If you're unsure of how many planks or nails you need, personally, I just fill it up. If you just put everything in there, you can get them out later on. You won't lose any resources by putting too much inside. I've got them all in there. I'm going to put my hatchet or the hammer inside my hands. I'm going to look at the door where it is, and it will give me the option to build the frame. Left click, keep your finger on. Build the frame. You can see it's used some of the resources there. Then I scroll the mouse wheel, and it will give me the option to then build a wall or build a door. So I'm going to go for the plank wall first. See, I've still got 7 and 61 there, and that's probably enough to build a door as well. And now we've got a door attached. Now if I close this other door, it will automatically close anyway. Oh, there we go. I can see it there. There we go. So on the outside, that's what it looks like. So if you want a hidden base somewhere in the middle of a city or a town, that is how you do it. When people are running past, it just looks like a normal base. Well, a normal building, not a base. To make this door we made even more secure so nobody can open it, get a code lock in your hand, and you just pretty much left click, and it will give you a passcode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiate lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So now that is a locked door nobody can use other than myself. Easy as that. So now I'm going to make a little small wall next to this one, just as another example, because I want to try and secure this side so nobody can jump up. And what I'm going to do is left on the keyboard, and that will do that, and then down on the keyboard as well, so it'll give me snapping. Then if I just come next to this, it'll give me the option there, sticking next to it. So then that'll give me the option to stick right next to it. Use the mouse wheel, scrolling up and down to where I want it. Left click, keep my finger down. Come up again. What are the planks that we need inside here? And our previous build we've just done, don't forget to take the resources back out. So we can take the planks back out, then I can take them back out. Then once we come back to it, it shouldn't give us any resource items there for it. We'll come back over here. Go add my nails. Put my little hatchet in the hand. And then I'm going to build the frame. Then build the wall. And it's as easy as that. And then in vicinity, just take your materials back out. Now if you want to add barbed wire or anything to it, or a camo net, it's on the attachments when you walk up to it. If you walk up to it, press your tab for the menu, and then just drop barbed wire into it, and then you can start adding barbed wires and stuff onto it. So this is just a basic guide for dayz buildings. If you did find it interesting, it did help, don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy surviving. Bye for now.